So I tried to load my save, and I found out that I lost every single valor and every single gold I amassed yesterday, and I resorted to cheats. 999999999. So again, this is a 5950X, 128 gigs of RAM. I did not solve the low FPS and stuttering, so I just decided to start. Boom. Dual GPUs. Okay, just so we can...
We marched to York. Commodus was safe, and Oswald ready to accept peace. I prayed to the gods that an end to this horrific bloodshed was within our grasp, that I could finally return with my men to Rome. I began to realize that Commander Vitalian had every reason to question the wisdom of this campaign. How many soldiers had given their lives to achieve this so-called victory? For me, I had spilled all the blood I could handle.
Governor, I bring before you Oswald, King of the Britons. He has renounced this rebellion. He will submit to the rule of Rome, and henceforth, he will only fight to secure peace between our two great peoples.
Highness Commodus, all we ask is that my people are treated with fairness. Treated as equals. So that all may live in peace.
So that we all may live in peace. The peace treaty from Rome. The Emperor's will! The Emperor's peace!
All he needs is the King's mark on that scroll, and then we can all leave this god-forsaken island.
Your Emperor, my father, he is indeed wise and fair.
Hi Uda. How is your mom?
This is the Emperor's seal. It is a direct extension of his will and the power of Rome. Ryse. Embrace me.
King Oswald, here is your peace.
How dare you? You filthy, stinking dog! How dare you! You see? You see what happens when you defy me? Never defy me! By the Emperor's mark, his will is done!
Barbarians didn't kill my father. The Emperor did. Save Rome from them.
Now, kneel, you dogs! What are you waiting for? I said kneel!
This is not the time, Boudica.
Run. My father is a god. I am a god! Obey me! As you obey the gods! Get us to the harbor. Battalion! I order you to take control of these rebellious scum! Hold the city, spare no one! You'll all pay dearly for this! We will slay every man, every woman, and every child! Etched on your grave! Reinforce the walls! Push them back! Now! Close the gates! We must keep their army out at all costs! I'll take control here. You man the walls. Marius, we need time. You need to keep these enemies out as long as possible. We need to get all our civilians down to the docks. Do whatever you can. I'll meet you down at the courthouse. Now go!
This is getting ridiculous. So if we go to graphic settings, maybe where is it? The VSync. It doesn't have borderless.
God's sake.
Archers! Positions now! A rain of arrows on my signal!
Yes, sir!
York is lost. We can't stop so many.
Must be the entire Britain army.
I've never seen anything like it. Soldiers! A great battle awaits us! They are coming for us! To take everything we have, everything we love! They are determined to take it all from us! Let them come! And we will see if they can! Archers! Commence fire!
Ready for your target, sir.
To this day, low angle elevation, close range. Hit their towers and soldiers. Stay close to the battlements. When their ladders touch stone, kick them down. Here they come!
Barbarian soldiers at the wall!
This is for us, World Roman! me! Fire! Archers ready! What are your orders? Covering fire! Hold your target, sir! Ballista! Target their siege engines! They have our range! Archers in position! What are your orders? Archers! Cover me! Archer volley! Ready! Archers!
Get the ladder!
Fire volley! Archers! Fire volley! Fire volley now! Fire!
What? You have lost so many men?
Call your target, sir! Ballistae! Target their siege towers and soldiers. Here they come! Barbarian soldiers at the wall! Archers in position! Ladders! Cover me! Fire!
I don't get it.
What are your targets, sir? Philistine! Towers and soldiers! Here they come! Barbarian soldiers at the wall! Archers in position! Cover me! Fire! Rebels onward! York! Get the ladders! Covering fire! Traitor's death for you! Incoming! Stay clear of the fireball! Fireball! Cover me! Ladder up! Archers ready! What are your orders? Archers! Fire! Ladders! Keep them down! Fireball barrels! Incoming! Incoming! Follow me, lads! You in there! Get to the ship! You're being evacuated! Go on! Get out there! Come on! Move it! Everyone must evacuate! By order of Commander Battalion! Who's organizing the South Gate has fallen! The city will be overwhelmed! Get these people to the boats!
Yes, sir.
I need to get to the docks. Is there another way?
Yes, sir. You can cut through the slums there.
The Britons are coming! The Britons are coming! Give me a sword, someone, and I'll fight these bastards off myself! Get to the boat! Get to the boat!
Archers!
Keep down!
throw him on the pyre.
To save the day!
Send him to the bottom of the ooze!
Roman leagues alive!
Roman! Get him!
So much death. So much blood.
Battalion is sounding the retreat. We must fall back to the courthouse.
Sir, ground to a halt. Been here for the hour. They have embedded archers. Those barbarians just won't fall.
Come on, men! Let's show them the strength of our shields and the edge of our blades! Raise shield! Hold! Lean up! Fire! Hold shield! Shields now! Steady! Hold, bombers! Hold! Hold! You men, round up whoever's left and fall back. The rest of you, keep this bridge open for the retreat. I'll meet with Vitalian at the courthouse.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
The courthouse is off limits, Roman.
entrance, men. We must ready ourselves for the next assault. Marius, come. Follow me. Thank the gods we might get some respite. Is lost. We must get as many of our men out as we can. The river. That's the only way out now.
We'll get them on the ship from Rome. It's armored and will withstand anything the barbarians can throw at it.
No.
They will have to go on the other boats. Commodus and his guard escaped on the warship. They were the first to run. The first out of the harbor, kicking aside women and children as they fled.
Oh, hi there. The game is good, but it's really annoying with the stuttering. It goes from 80 FPS to 50 to 40. Look, 60. If I start the game, you will see what I'm talking about. 9 from 60 to 70. See, and when I turn the camera, it lags.
Stay to
so
smart
bad.
defenses, soldier.
We're cut off from all
The
districts and
story and
trying to hold the
everything is
bridges.
good. I will just complete this chapter and call it a night. Maybe I will look for another copy tomorrow. I can't keep up with the stuttering, it's too much for me.
But most of our men have been evacuated.
Good. When all our men are safe, we will evacuate on the last boat out. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Marius, this way.
Game is like a movie, but the stuttering, it's just by turning the camera.
We must get word out. Tell the Senate what Commodus...
So I have 2 GPUs and 6 monitors, and the 7th one is off. And I noticed some games they don't like. So this particular game started on another monitor, and then I moved it to this one. This one is in the middle. So I have 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom, and this is the one in the middle. The game started on the one on the left, and I've noticed some old games, when I drag the window to another monitor, they just keep stuttering like this. And the game itself, when I finished it like ages ago, it had this kind of problem. Story and the animation, everything is good. I'm just a bit annoyed since I started streaming, and I wanted the game to look at its best, and now it is stuttering.
This is done will have to be paid for.
Agreed.
Okay, so the game, as long as the game is okay, let me switch to another. It's too bright. Okay, can you see the stats clearly? We have here 5950X. Can you read the numbers and everything? Yeah. Can you see GPU 0 and GPU 1? So that's the green one, the first and the second green text. That's line 3, line 4, and line 5. So we have here GPU 0 and GPU 1. The game is running on GPU 1. And you can see the utilization of the GPU by percentage. 75, 74, 78. That's the percentage of the GPU being used by all the programs, including the game. So for the game to run at 60 FPS locked, as long as the utilization of the GPU does not go like 96% or 100%, the game should run at 60 at least. If I have VSync turned on, if I go to VSync, now the game shifted to that monitor. Okay. So now that VSync is on, look at the utilization of the GPU. 55, 56. It does not go beyond 60. When I use VSync, I'm telling the game to only run at 60 FPS, and consequently it will only use a little bit of the GPU power, the percentage. But here I have it locked at 60 FPS, and yet I'm only getting 40-30 watt. And you can see the frame time, the thin at the bottom. And you can see it's not a straight line, it should be a straight line, and I wish I should be getting 60 FPS locked here. It's all, the line is all over the place. Now you can see the difference. If I lock it at 30 FPS with lock FPS, now you can see a straight line at the bottom, but it has like 33 milliseconds. It should have a double, it should have like a 16 milliseconds here instead of 33, which is double. So if I want the game to run at 60 FPS, it should be showing me in here 16 milliseconds. Yeah, that's the idea. So I either have to keep playing at 30 FPS locked, or just unlock the FPS and look at the frame time going up and down, and the performance be all over the place. It sucks. What's the number to the right of percentage? Right of percentage. The wattage? W72. That's the wattage. Okay, so we have the name of the CPU. We have the temperature, percentage of usage by all the programs, including the game itself. I am using OBS and I am streaming with the CPU, not the GPU. 55-60%. That's the utilization of all the programs on my computer, including Firefox, including the virtual machines and everything, including the game. I haven't seen an option that shows only the utilization of the CPU by the game. And 106 watts at that point. 128 gigs of RAM, that's line 2. We have 34 gigs, 0.7.8 being used by all the programs, 35 now, of which the game is using 2 gigs. Game is locked now at 30 FPS stable with 33 something milliseconds. Like I said, if I want the game to run at 60 locked, it should show me here 16 milliseconds, not double. Okay, you can see GPU 0, GPU 1. Those are 40. So I was running a 4060 Ti. It had 16 gigs, and I couldn't find the same model, so I bought 2 more. But both are from the same manufacturer. So I won't have a compatibility problem, especially with the AI stuff. So we have here GPU 0, GPU 1, and you can see the temperature again and the utilization. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know where that option. So when I had like only one GPU, there was an option that showed me here the percentage being used by the game and the percentage being used by all the programs, including the game, same as the RAM. But here it does not show me the difference. So assume that the percentage in GPU 0 and 1 is being used by all the programs, not just the game. And then The one that is accurate is the memory 0, memory 1. Memory 0 all versus game, which means that memory 0 all, the VRAM being used by all the programs on memory 0, which is GPU 0. So since it says here 0 megabytes, it means that the game is not running, or it's not using GPU 0. While on GPU 1, which is memory 1, you can see that all the programs using GPU 1 are using 5.2 gigs. That's 5200 then. And of that 5248 megabytes, the game is using 1.7 gigs. And we have the core clock and the memory clock. It's not that hardcore game you should be able. The game came out, if you remember when Xbox One came out, it's maybe I should update it. I just need to update it, I guess. I'm not even sure if I'm using the latest update. Maybe they fixed this. It's been a long time since I finished it, so I don't even remember my experience back in the day. I played it at 720p or something like that. So the game came out back when Xbox One. That was like 2013 or something like that. Like you said, you can even see here, since I'm running, since it is saying 30 FPS, you can see the percentage of being used by the GPU. So the game is using only two. Okay, so GPU 1, if you are looking at GPU 1, the second green one, it says 46%, 55% and so on. So of that 50%, the game is only using 25%. I'm looking at another program, and it's saying that the game is only using 25% of the GPU power, while the rest being used by other programs. Yeah, it sucks. So I will just finish this mission and then call it a night and try to fix it. It's one of the best games, and I'm so annoyed now that it's giving me shit here. Yeah, 2013 and it still look good. And we don't even have this type of games anymore. The last one I can recall was Senua's Saga, but she does not even fight like this guy here. And at 30 FPS it is like I can't stand it. The monitor is 60 hertz. 60 yeah, 60 hertz. I can so the monitor itself is actually 100 hertz, but I had it set up at 60 hertz, so it will synchronize with other programs including OBS. Running below 60 is so bad. Actually, I'm not. So if you can see here, I'm not even running the game at 1080p. So we have window resolution 1080p, but for the super sampling, I had it set at 2.5. So it's 1.5. It's actually 1.5% bigger than 1080p. It's like more than 1440p right now. If I change it, for example, to 2x2, it will be as if I am running the game at 4K. One on top of the other, and on the left side, one on top of the other. We do this so the textures will look crisper. To be fair, I did not download it from the internet. I already had it on one of the DVDs burned up, and I just installed it from the DVD, which means it's 100% that the game itself will be. Am I supposed to? Okay. So since I have the game on the DVD, it means that it has an old update, which means it's likely that the game will keep stutter like this. I should update it in another words. I can't even spell. What am I supposed to do here? Okay,
Take
this
command,
is
Marius.
the last.
Reach our men on the bridge and bring them back.
You
I'll
there.
oversee the evacuation.
Fall back! We're getting you out of here. I'll take the Scorpio and provide you cover. You men, pull me back to the left bank.
I don't use that program. That's so 2006, bro. Yeah, both of us we are old. Both of us are old. Old to remember Nero.
All men, move! Archer volley, ready!
I'm so annoyed.
All men, move! Archer volley, ready!
Fire in the hole. Another thing that got me annoyed. Can you see up? Can you see the XP rank Praetorian 999999? So yesterday I played like 3 hours. It was like 50%. I was like 50% through the game, and I amassed so many skills and everything. This is like the skill tree for this game. So when I started the game, like today, by the way, I've been playing for 1 hour now. So when I started the game, I noticed that my save, so I can play right where I was yesterday, okay? But the problem is with my experience and all my skill tree. All my skill tree was at 0%, and all the XP and the money and everything was at 0. So I had to look for a cheat so I can do the 99999 thing you can see here. And I just unlocked everything. When I saw it like that, I did not even want to play. Until I thought myself, okay, how about I go to the internet and download the cheat for that.
All men, launch your volley, ready! Fire volley!
He says volley fire. That's what he says. Volley fire.
Go, Marius! I'll hold them off until the ship is clear.
No! You have to go. You must live. The Senate will listen to you. You're a commander, they have to. Now go!
I'll do it again. I'm not even focusing. Okay, so I was supposed to lose anyway. I was supposed to lose, right? Yeah. Maybe this is Ares. I'm not sure who is this guy. Nor this one. This could be Athena?
Damocles was a great warrior. A revered leader in a vast army. His cowardly commanders abandoned him. Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, allowed Damocles to return to the world as a vengeful spirit. A ghostly, black-armored centurion who would hunt down and kill each of the generals who had wronged him.
Marius Titus, you are a general of Rome. I brought you here to protect me from Damocles. But you are Damocles! Gods protect. You are Damocles!
Indeed I am. And my story is almost at an end. I became driven by one thought, one solitary desire. The desire for vengeance. Vengeance against the Emperor Nero, who had my family butchered. Vengeance against his despicable sons, who betrayed my legion! In order to exact my vengeance, I'd have to return to where my journey began. Return to my home.
Danger surrounded me on my journey back to Rome. The evil which had plagued Britain had now infected this city. Starving refugees from our once free Rome lined the roads, telling tales of deprivation and torture. The rule of law lay shattered. My life's solitary purpose was to return to Rome and end the evil that you created, Nero. To prevent you from destroying the Rome that I love, and to return it to its people.
No. So it's as if he is recounting what happened. So the first mission is actually the end, and he keeps recounting what happened. You know those movies or games in which you start at the end of the game, and for example the hero was about to die, and then from there he just starts telling you the story of how he ended up in that situation and so on. It's basically that kind of games. That's how it started. This is a new chapter. Yeah. We still have 2 chapters left here. I'm still annoyed. I'm not in the mood to continue. I wish I could. I was planning to finish the game right now, but I'm so not in the mood to play. So I will let you go to sleep. I hope I did not disturb your your sleep. Meat by metal leech. Maybe so tomorrow I will update it and see if the Saturn is no more. Maybe it's my fault that I'm running the game with an old update. Or like I said, I've noticed that some games they either don't like it when I switch the window from one monitor to the other, or the fact that I have too many CPU cores. There are some games that you have to go to the right click on the processes or one of the processes, and then you are a Mac guy, yeah, right? You are using a Mac. So on Windows, I right click on one of the processes and I choose affinity, set affinity, and from here I'm telling the game to only, for example here, the game is using all the cores. So I have to deselect all and just choose specific cores on the CPU. Some old games, they are not really multi-threaded. The game may run with 2 cores, maybe 4, and that's it. If you let it use all the cores, the game will run so bad. I tried that, but it did not work. There is the opposite. Some games like Splinter Cell, if you know the game, when I start the mission, the game runs at 30 FPS or 20 FPS, and when I come here, I find that the game is only running on 1 core or 2 cores. So once I select more, 4 or 6, the game runs smooth. So there is this problem as well. Anyways, I guess the problem comes from the fact that I'm running the game with an old update. Again, I hope I did not wake you up, and I'll let you go back to sleep. I will go back to my other room and then just You're not streaming. Okay, good night. Ah, you're streaming now. I wish I can see what you are doing there. Maybe I will catch you tomorrow and see what you are up to there. Let's see, watching you, watching me, watching you. Okay, you stopped streaming. I have no idea what you were doing. Yeah, it only showed one picture. I can tell that you were coding. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. I saw that you. Uh, so you are using a Mac, right? And you were streaming off the Mac. It says that the resolution is 480p. So you were streaming at 480p. Yeah, it's blurry a little bit. Maybe like you said, it's due to the slow internet. Yeah, you're forced to stream at a low resolution. I remember back in the day when I was in ADSL, I couldn't even stream at 360p, let alone 480. How fast your internet? Do you have fiber or are you stuck with ADSL or what? Ah, doing HTML on VS Code. Bro, just slap one of those WordPress templates and call it a day. What are you doing? Just give him one of those WordPress templates. Ah, ADSL. Is it like 20 megabits or 12 or what, 8? I believe the maximum is like 20 up and maybe 1.5 to 2 megabits. No, megabyte. Yeah, if I were to use the megabits, I would say. Nah, I got it wrong. So 20 megabits up, no, down, download, and 2 megabits upload. I guess that's the maximum for ADSL. Did you go back to Russia or are you in the UK still? There are some places in the UK that they don't really have fiber yet. I have some friends who are still struggling with VDSL. It's not even ADSL. VDSL is a they have like 80 megabits for the download. That's down, and then 25 megabits upload. Try. Let me see. try Kick or YouTube. For Kick, so Kick and YouTube, they change the resolution. So you start streaming, and they don't just show one resolution, they show multiple resolutions for Kick and YouTube. For example, if you give them 480p stream, they may change it to 720p, maybe, or and of course to 144 and 360. That's YouTube and Kick. For my experience with Trovo and Twitch, whatever you give them, they just show it. If you give them a single 720p, for example, they will only show a single 720p. But for Kick and YouTube, you give them one 720p and they show 720p and 480 in 144 and 360. For that 40, what? How? How come your download is slower than your upload? It doesn't make sense. Let me see that. Uh, 10. So if you have, for example, if you are downloading something, and you have 10 megabits, it will show that you are downloading at 1 megabytes, 1.2 something. Because if you have 12, you will get 1.5 megabytes. You will see, for example, if you are using like Internet Download Manager, for example, if you are using, for example, this one, and you are, let's say, downloading a video from YouTube, if you have 12, it will give you around 1.5. That's what I used to have at some point. That's why I remember it. So if you have 10, it will give you around 1.2. 10, 8, do the math. ADSL, ADSL speed. Maybe the one that you are having is VDSL, not ADSL. Because your upload is way more than your download. List of country. No, I want to see the maximum. Okay, let's ask this guy. Max for ADSL. Midnight and I can't even talk clearly. Nah, give me. Bro, if I were to fire, okay, go. Maximum speed of 24 megabits with ADSL2. For the download, if you really have ADSL for the download, the maximum should be 24. What about the upload? Yeah, here up to 1 megabits, which means it will give you it will give you 120. If you are uploading and you are looking at the upload speed, it will give you something 120 maybe. Uh, 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 uh. But if you are downloading, for example, you will be uploading at the same time, and vice versa. So you won't even it's 128, but you won't even use that much. When I had 12, only 12 down, and so I was for the upload. I was uploading at maybe 86. It way less. If you are uploading, you are downloading at the same time, like 10% or 5% you have to slash. Like for example, if I was, so I have 200 up and down, okay? So when I use speed test, for example, in the I'm looking at it, it says I'm downloading at, let's say, 196, 97, something like that. At the same time, while I am downloading, I am also uploading at 6, 7, or 8. So if you are getting information, you are sending information as well. How do you call that? Knack? Knack. I forgot a lot of those terms. In just NCA maybe. NCA. NCK. Something like that. Anyways, please don't let me keep you awake. But how come I have... Okay, are you like splitting with someone? Or is the line that you are using, is it yours? Did you sign the contract yourself? Or are you splitting with someone? Is that someone capping your upload and download? Are you sharing with someone? Because I know people who share, like for example, if it's not yours and maybe he needs more bandwidth for the upload or download, he may cap you. It's yours, okay? Yeah, this is the theoretical figure here. ADSL1 and ADSL2 plus. Remember the difference between ADSL and fiber. In ADSL you can't send and receive that much. It won't be symmetrical. Asymmetrical dial blah 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 2 plus. Asymmetrical. But for fiber you can upload and download at the same time at maximum speed. So here you have like 1/10 between the upload and download. Here 1/8 between the upload and download. It is still the same, even one here, one up, it is still the maximum for the upload. That's how ADSL was built. I had at some point 8, I had at some point 12, but the upload was still like 1 meg. You can't change this, but for you you have 40 megs upload. How are you even doing that? Maybe, okay, let's see, internet speed maximum for VDSL. Let's do VDSL. Maybe this is the one you have. No, give me. Yeah, it's crazy. But okay, so for do you really need the upload for something else other than streaming? If you don't need it, then it's better to bump it. Bump the bitrate. If you don't want to stream at 720p, just bump the bitrate to, let's say, at least give it 2.5. 2.5 is already too much. Give it 1.5. I know some friend. So I have a friend who is in Ukraine, and he has only like 500. He is still using 5 megs internet, and he told me, bro, you are streaming at a crazy speed. And actually I was streaming on Trovo at 2.5, and he told me he has 5, only 5, which is 0.5 from that 2.5 I was streaming at. His speed was like 0.5, and I had to slash the bitrate. Let me show you this. $500 is okay. Watch the stream from another window, for example, and see, put it on full screen and see if it is, if it does look good or if it is blurry. If you want to test right now, I can see. Test it for like 1 minute and I will tell you if it looks sharp. Especially for the things you have there text, small text. Okay, I see that it is at 720p, but so you change the resolution, but you have also to change the bitrate. Let me are you using OBS too? Are you using OBS? You are a Mac guy. I don't know damn thing about Mac. So let me show you here. You go to output streaming. forget about this 264. This is so I'm streaming at 1080p using the CPU. X264 is the CPU. Forget about this section. Here, this is the most important figure you have to change. Change this one to 500 or 700. It depends on the type of people you want to watch you. I mean, if you know someone who like watches you, I don't know what you are doing there. If you are teaching people or something, you may ask them, how is your internet? If they can handle like 700 or 800. Otherwise, start with 500. Just for the text to look crisp. Again, I don't know if you are building that website for someone and you want him to see what you are doing in real time. Here, output, and then streaming, and then here change this one to 500. I'm streaming at 7.5 just to... Okay, so the thing is, I'm streaming on like 5 different platforms, and now I have Kick as the primary platform. Like I told you, on Kick and YouTube, if you stream at a crazy resolution or at a crazy bitrate, they will take this your stream and they will recode it to lesser and lesser bitrate and resolution. So if there is someone you want him to watch you, for example, you can direct him to Kick or YouTube, and he can choose the resolution he wants. And YouTube and Kick, they will record your stream or video to different resolutions in bitrate, and he can choose. It was 300 and still doesn't make sense. 300. No way. Try 500 and see if there is difference. 500. Let's say YouTube 720p bitrate. If you go to this page, you can see here, if you want the video to be 720p 60 fps, minimum bitrate for... No, forget about 264. I don't know if your laptop can do... look at this one. Here is 264. For 72060 you need 6 megs of bitrate. Which is 6000. And you have 300 there. Yeah, 6,000. Twitch too. Twitch also. If you want to stream at 1080p 60, so Twitch locks it at 6,000. That's the maximum you can do on Twitch. Test with 700 or 500 and see how it will look. The text look a little bit fuzzy, and the other window on which I can see Trovo, the pictures, they don't look crisp at all. It's hard to see some names also. So if you shrink the window, expect the resolution or the pictures to be just ghosts. Stage VS Code, I can read it, no problem, but for the comments and the other sections, it's hard to tell. Like I said, I don't know who you are streaming to, if that's your employer, or and you want him to see whatever you're doing, or if you are teaching while streaming. I don't know what you are doing there. Here's my current stat. Can you see this? Like I said, so 5 platforms, 1, 2, 3, 3. So on 3 platforms, I have the bitrate set to 8,000, and for Trovo and Twitch, I have it set to 720p and 2.6 megabits, 2.6, which is 2,600 something. And you have no problem seeing it, right? The other guy who has 500, sometimes he tells me that he can't watch, and I just redirect him to YouTube. At least there he can watch at 360 and so on. Oh, you can get a better one. Currently, as you can see, currently uploading at 27. 3 platforms at 8, 7, 6 something, and the others 2.6, 2.6, and that's only 2.8. Keep that link there if you want to upload a video or something. Here it tells you the sweet spot for 264. You can even yeah, these are for OBS as well. Okay, 264, no. There's another one that shows 264, not 265. I guess you are streaming with the CPU as well. That would be 264. Because 265 is when you, or AV1 is when you stream with the latest CPUs or the GPUs. You have to excuse me. It's midnight. I can't even talk. I can't spell, and the monitors are so bright. I'm literally flashbanged here. I will try to. So I installed a new NVMe, okay, and I did not format the computer yet. So whenever I format it, I can help you with those GPU rendering tasks. You asked me once about it and you did not reply. Now I do have the GPUs, but I still have to format the drive. You are using. That's fair. And you are only writing code, so you are doing nothing there. You are just writing code and viewing the HTML on the browser. That's it. You don't really need much. Now it looks better. Oh wait. Okay, the text looks crispier than earlier. So you did make it big. You did make it bigger, right? So it will show crispier. What about the bandwidth? What did you choose for the bandwidth?
Yeah, I don't have any games here or anything. It's just a work computer.
Yeah, good night. It was nice talking to you. I will check whatever you are doing there. The question I have though, how come you are doing this live? Isn't this supposed to be a private thing? I will go through the video just to see if you typed a password there or something. Gotta find the code for that database you are running there.
Really? You know what? I actually had showed my password accidentally.
If this is
You
a
can find the password for like a Telegram bot.
if this is a job you
But I think there is a plugin.
if this is one of your gigs, then
monitors your video and it learns all your secret keys automatically.
oh boy, capture the flag.exe or spot the password. Didn't you sign a disclosure or something like that before before getting this job, this gig? Something the line that never share my passwords, please, something like that. You will be screwed on stream.
No, man. It's like, it's not.
Anyways, tomorrow when I wake up, the first thing I will do is to download videos and put them in an AI and tell him to find the passwords. That would be easier for me. Or I will just ask what's the thing on my Microsoft Microsoft Recall. I will ask Microsoft Recall to watch the video and tell me the passwords that I actually typed there. Good night to you, bro.